Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my blind Let's Play of Dark Souls 3. I was off on the numbers of the episodes that I did yesterday, so there's going to be several episodes there where I'm acting like I'm one episode earlier than I am. So I didn't end on 81 yesterday, I ended on 82. So this is episode 83. 83 episodes. Yeah, briefly, if you are just joining in, if you haven't watched from the beginning, which would give you a much more clear picture of what's going on here in this Let's Play. Yeah, it is blind. I'm doing it solo, offline. I haven't even really found any summons in this game, but if I did, I wouldn't use them. I'm not level grinding, I am leveling up. I started as the level 1 wretch character, or deprived, or whatever it was called. But I'm just using whatever souls I get throughout normal gameplay. I'm not grinding for souls. I'm using shield and poking weapons, so either rapier, spear, or halberd. So it's not my first From Software game. I'm a reasonably skilled player, but I'm not like a crazy skilled player, nor am I like a challenge runner or anything. Not that I don't like challenge runs, I think those are cool. I do stuff like that occasionally, but it's not specifically my niche. I'm just a gamer. I'm 37, so I'm a little old, a little rusty. You know, I'm not like a whippersnapper with my reactions or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, and I commentate as I go. This boss has been a real fucking nightmare for me. I'm not going to explain the whole thing. You'd have to listen to the last 5 to 8 episodes to get the whole picture of my feelings on this boss. And a lot of the jank mechanics on this game, as I've also explained throughout this run. I really like these games. Oh yeah, I've beaten Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2, and Elden Ring. And, for reasons, this is my least favorite one of them so far. It's still a cool game, but it just has some real fucking bullshit that I will address in a review at the end of this run, whenever I get it done. I'd like to get this done by the 100th episode, just as a generic goal. I don't know that will happen. Oh, I forgot to turn on my timer, so I'm recording on PS4, so I get 60 minutes of recording time. So I got to put on a stopwatch to make sure I don't go over time and wind up losing some of the stuff I do. But yeah, I'll assume that I've been going for 5 minutes. I don't think it's been quite 5 minutes, but that's a good assumption. Always best to be conservative. And yeah, I fucking fought this boss all day yesterday and a few days before that. And it's just been... Oh god. I was not ready. I forgot what was going to happen. Oh, wrong attack. Oh, I rolled too early on that, and I could have rolled to the side. Oh man, yeah, this boss took me through the full gamut of emotions. From I was enjoying it at first, and then like it got to be real frustration into rage, and then yesterday it was just kind of settled into like a deep disappointment, just from certain mechanics of it that make certain things random and seemingly impossible for a reasonably skilled player to deal with. Basically, I'm not going to explain the whole thing again. I've explained it so many times in the last several episodes. Basically revolving around the teleport mechanic largely, and input lag in the game, and the not fully functional lock-on feature that just breaks sometimes. So yeah, but I mean, I was getting very close yesterday, or at least I think I was getting close, because I was getting close to defeating the big brother in the second phase, which I'm assuming is when the battle ends. I guess I really don't know. We're gonna find out pretty soon. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident. The last hour or two of me playing, I was, yeah, getting pretty close. And I feel pretty confident that I will get through this motherfucker soon and just be able to move on. Okay. Damn it. Ooh. I knew I just kind of twitched and rolled too early, and I tried to double roll it. That lag spike sucked. Maybe that lag spike killed the input for my second roll. Or maybe I just didn't have time to do the second roll. Usually when you land at that position on him, you, like, often don't even take any damage. So I'm surprised that I died from that. But, whatever. And, like, yeah, just as a very brief explanation, I'm re-explaining so many things that, like, you know, if people really want to, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick, but if people want to know where my head is at, they're going to have to watch this run from the start. And that's really how I've designed this whole thing, because generally I'm commentating as I'm playing. I'm giving my thoughts on the game. I'm giving you stream of conscious what I'm thinking. I like to play these games slow and steady, methodically, really get immersed, really experience it as if I'm there, you know, and that's fun for me. Similar to the old Resident Evil games, it's kind of how I play these. And but I commentate, you know, I give people my thoughts on what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, my reactions on an aesthetic level, on a gameplay level, and like on the actual level of like how I'm trying to achieve victory. But also I'll dip in and out of like my philosophies on life, different things I want to talk about, because I'm kind of a deep thinking intellectual loner, you could say. Oh, dude. Yeah, God, you have to this is my fucking nemesis. Like, you just have to roll so fucking early for that attack. I guess I have to treat that attack like the one where he stands up and does the downward explosion strike, where you just have to roll really fucking early. Which is, of course, different from the laser sword, where if you roll too early, you get hit. Assuming you're trying to roll angularly forward and not just to the side. Unless you're close enough to roll around him on the angular forward roll. But I digress. I'm getting a bit out in the weeds here. So yeah, I commentate as I go, and I intersperse various thoughts about life, about the world, that I don't have anybody in my real life to talk to about them. You know, without getting too much into it, suffice to say, you know, I've done the therapy thing. I am not into it. Long time ago I did that. I really, yeah, not into that. I don't love the idea of a world driven by therapy and coaching, because humanity is so like disconnected and numbed out and divided from itself, and so lost, so disconnected from where it should be at and how we should be treating ourselves and each other, that we basically pay for friends and pay for mentors when we should just naturally have those in lives and be those for each other, which I try to be for people. But people, you know, I get it. People are living stressed out lives that nobody really has it in them to do it for me. And even when they try, they generally aren't able to really understand where I'm at. So it is what it is. So this is my outlet. This is my outlet, where I give my thoughts that I don't have any other place to give them. Yikes. So, you know, if you were to watch this from, like, if by chance you were to like the cut of my jib, enjoy listening to me, then you could listen from part one and get, I think, a really interesting slice of life from listening to me, and a lot of interesting insights. And I would encourage anybody to do that. And, you know, I think I'm funny. I make a lot of humor as I go. I get angry sometimes. I get really happy sometimes. I like to think I'm pretty human. Oh boy. I run the full gamut. I try to be pretty natural and not let myself be pigeonholed into one direction or another. Damn, did that R2 attack too late. I'm quite stressed about where the world is at right now. Should have rolled forward there. Ooh, barely made that. Gotcha. Oh, with all the conflict in the world, with all the polarization in the division, all the mind control, stopping people from getting along, stopping people from even having, oh man, even having productive, reasonable like discussions to try and connect, to try and figure things out in a reasonable, pragmatic way. Oh boy. Damn. I started the attack too late, and yeah, you can get the R2 to R1 combo in as a response to that attack, at least in the first phase, but not if you don't like do it quickly enough. And that was my problem there. Normally I drink Tim Hortons coffee. I'm just drinking some damn instant coffee today. French vanilla. It's pretty good. Got some oat milk in the fridge. Put that in it. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Doesn't give me the jolt that Tim Hortons coffee does, but yeah, for whatever reason this morning, just woke up at, I don't know, just before 7 in the morning, just laid in bed, kind of tossed and turned, then scrolled on my phone for a bit. A lot of mornings I like have a cold shower and then go for a walk in the woods to wake up, eat an apple and a banana on my walk. I got some woods behind my neighborhood here. I'm living in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. But this morning I just wasn't feeling it. Just too much stress, man. Too much stress in too many areas of life. Really stressing. For so many reasons, and yeah, it would be impossible for me to just like spit them all out all at once. Hence, like, if you really want to get to know where my head is at, one, you would have to actually be my friend in real life, which, like I said, I don't have any friends like that who actually listen to what I have to say. I'm always the one listening to what they have to say, and God bless them, you know, my friends are my friends for a reason. I at least get along with them on a personal level, and they all have their good qualities. Dang. And, you know, I'm happy to be somebody that, you know, it's not like my friends all just, like, couldn't get by without me, but, you know, I do a good job to be there for my friend certain times in certain ways that they probably don't have anybody else that could be there for them the way that I am. That's my assumption anyway. That's my intuition on it. Bang, bang. Oh wow. Even that I didn't get in perfectly with being able to dodge at the end. Oh boy. Didn't quite dodge that one fast enough, even though I kind of had a sense that it was coming. But yeah, if you want to get to know what I'm about, you'll have to watch this Let's Play from the start, and then it'll be like a continuous thing, because after this game I'm going to do a review, and then I'm going to do probably Final Fantasy VII. There's a chance I do Chrono Cross as my next Let's Play. It's definitely not going to be a From Software game. It's going to be something a little bit, or a lot less stressful. I like the idea of doing a story-heavy, philosophical, really good RPG. Give me a lot to talk about. Yeah, I'll just go get away with that. That's fine. Bang. But yeah, this whole thing's gonna be a story, and it's basically the start of it is in episode 1 of Dark Souls 3, and then it's gonna go. Oh, I didn't dodge in time. It's gonna go from there. Could have punished after that. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you gotta dodge super early on that one, otherwise you tank the hit. Yeah, I never feel confident. Oh, I can, the ones where he like strangely attacks to the side, you can actually punish those. I just haven't like entered that fully into my muscle memory yet. But yeah, the side slashes, like 2, but he could do a 3rd. So if the second, like if it's not like side slash into down slam, which you can reasonably like punish, then I don't try it. Yeah, I could have done an R1 there. My combat's not as good when I'm talking for obvious reasons, but I don't want this to be boring. A lot of my episodes yesterday were very light on commentary because I was so frustrated and so low on energy. So I don't want to keep doing that. I want to keep talking and actually make this what I want it to be, which is me getting an outlet to talk and hopefully providing some value to the world. So yeah, this is my story. This is my story from this Let's Play through, and I'm moving at the end of May, and I'm actually just like doing a road trip on my car through the States for the summer, and I don't really know what's happening after that. I'm kind of purposely, like, I don't have any concrete plans on where I'm gonna live or what I'm gonna do after that. I'm pretty fucking directionless in life. My direction in life is like healing, because for whatever reason, like, I'm lucky enough to be one of the fucking human beings that seems to have survived with a relatively intact, clear point of view on like what is actually going on in this world. And my point of view on this world is that life is sick and Earth is inside of the fucking life has cancer and Earth is inside of the tumor. Ow! Ow, man. Yeah, that I don't really know a way to consistently there's another one. Those orbs are fucking brutal. I don't know a consistent way to survive when he, in the second phase, just like periodically will send out a bunch of orbs, and then right after that do a warp attack, and then you just have to like survive the warp attack, get away from his comboing, and then also be dodging the orbs. But if you let the orbs start hitting you, they can stun lock you, and then they combo with the attacks, and his attacks do so much damage you just die really fast. So there, I didn't get stun locked by the orbs, but I was dodging the orbs, and it just happened to be in a timing where I didn't dodge the attack coming in. One of the other major issues with the teleport, as I've already kind of alluded to, is that sometimes when he teleports, it breaks your lock onto him, depending on what angle relative to you like the position is that he warps to. Gotta make sure to send that back down in case this isn't the run where I beat him. But anyway, yeah, I'll try not to belabor this too much more. But yeah, if you are someone who is interested in listening to me and watching me play these games, then strap in. Go back to episode 1 and damn, I tried to fucking double the roll because I rolled too early on instinct. Because I'm talking a lot. But yeah, because there is the topics that I bring up as I go all build on each other, from the gameplay commentary to the lore commentary to the aesthetic commentary to my general commentary on what I like in games. Like, my favorite game is Mario 64, as I've mentioned several times, to my commentary on life, to my commentary on my own personal life, to my stories about my friends or my parents, to my stories about me, to my view on modern politics, on geopolitics, on history and alternative media and alternative history and truth-telling and quote-unquote conspiracy theory and brainwashing. All of it. It all connects together. It all connects together. But you don't necessarily get the connections if you just kind of jump in at one point and you just hear me telling some random story. Like, it's better to start at the beginning And, you know, I understand this isn't going to be for everybody. I'm sure it's not going to be for most people. Even if the algorithm decided to put it in front of a billion people, how many would connect with it? I don't have a camera on. I'm just using a Turtle Beach headset. I'm not the greatest player. I'm a decent player. Oh boy, what is going on? Okay, got that. Should have attacked there. That's okay. Bang. A lot of the time it looks like I could punish the two sideways slices, but then usually when I try that, then he does the third attack after it. Which makes me think he... Oh, God. Okay, survived that one, even though I clearly fucked that up. Oh, I started to heal and he did the lunge fucking forward thrust. Anyway, usually when I try and punish the two sideways slices, then he decides to do the third attack, which makes me think he's reacting to the fact that I'm in a vulnerable state. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I'm gonna be so fucking happy when this boss is done. I'm just sipping on my coffee. But yeah, I am very, very much stressed about the state of the world, about the state of my own life. I mean, I've been, you know, stressed about this life for my entire life since I was a little kid. I've always been very intuitive, as well as, you know, fairly intellectually smart. And I've always felt that something was wrong, even when I was a little kid. I could tell that all of the people around me, you know, my parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and the teachers and everybody, I could just tell that a large percentage of these people were just acting happy, and they would say they were happy, and they would lie to themselves. I could tell they were lying. I didn't know the full extent of it, but I could just tell that people were just getting by and basically gaslighting themselves. So being stressed about the world is nothing new, but I mean, knowledge about this world is a blessing and a curse. You know, as the saying goes, there are some things you can't unknow. Ignorance is bliss. I mean, when I was a new adult in my late teens, and I had like the new power of adulthood and money and the ability to drive. Oh god, that was a new move on my part. Oh god. That was the happiest I ever was in my adult life, because I didn't know what the adult world was yet, and I wrongly assumed that my optimism and confidence and great attitude and natural talent would take me far in the world, before I realized that to some degree you have to sell out to get by in the world. You gotta lie to yourself to get by in the world in a successful manner. That's not 100% true, particularly since I live in Canada, which is like an okay country for freedom. It's not great. It's certainly not America, and obviously America is not perfect either. Even though it is the best example that we've got, aside from the freedom of living out in the fucking forest, which is its own thing. But as far as living in the world at large, you know, there is some chance of, through great effort, carving a niche for yourself in the world where you do have a lot of power and independence. And I have a bit of that. But, can't remember where I was going on this. That brings up the subject that I've smoked a ton of marijuana over the years. I don't anymore, but, yeah, don't let anybody tell you that marijuana is some fucking great thing for you. Because, oh, I rolled that too early. I figured being close enough to him, I would get enough rotation around him, thanks to the lock-on mechanic, that I would get away from that and it would be fine. But no, I don't think I rolled that much too early, but I clearly rolled it too early. Fuck, man. Fucking crap. Fucking bullshit. Ugh. Yeah. The evil elites of the world, you know, reverse psychologied everyone into thinking that marijuana was some forbidden fruit that was going to be so amazing for humanity, and now it's being, you know, slowly released to us as it's legal in Canada and it's legal in so many of the states, and oh my god, it just does, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It cures cancer, it cures anxiety, it cures autism, I mean, it just cures it all. Yeah, fucking right. It's no better and no worse for society than alcohol, and we all know how good alcohol is. If you use it as a coping mechanism, like I've done a lot of in this life, you know, good for you. I don't judge you. Everybody uses various coping mechanisms. Like, should I be drinking this coffee right now? Should I be playing video games right now? I got my coping mechanisms. I'm not judging, but it would be better for you not to lie to yourself with regards to marijuana and with regards to anything. At least be honest with yourself. Yeah, marijuana has made my brain... Oh, where is he? Okay. A lot slower and muddier over the years, sadly. Oh, almost got by that one. Barely delayed the roll long enough to fucking get away with that. Plunge slam? Yep. A lot of the time, if you're vulnerable and a little bit far away, but not far enough away, he'll lunge slam at you. Poke, that's my favorite attack that he does. It's the slowest attack that is just one single attack that is easy to dodge and punishable. That is my least fucking favorite by far. That fucking attack is some bullshit. Although maybe there's that one is tied with the warp downward slam, which he hasn't even done once in my session so far today. That one you can punish heavily. You can get R2, R2, R1 combo in if you have enough stamina punishing it and still get away, but it comes out very fast and you gotta react correctly. Which is tough when a lot of the time when he warps you have to react by waiting. But if you wait and he does the down stab and you don't realize that his warp symbol is right on top of you, then you're just gonna get smashed. And if you don't have full health, you're probably gonna die. I feel very strongly that I'm gonna get through this guy today. I feel like it could come any one of these attempts, I could get it. Bang, bang. Not gonna go for it. Not feeling it. Oh, just barely got that one in time, I bet. Gotcha. Fuck, even with doing 250 per hit on him, like, does take a lot of fucking hits to get through this guy's health bar. Punish. Oh, That was just luck, because I don't think I had enough stamina to dodge on time. I just got lucky that that didn't happen to fucking hit me. Yeah, I do have to watch my stamina, even as I get more aggressive with my punishes. Oh, what the? That was pure fucking luck. Oh, I managed to stun him, which is rare. Please? Okay. Okay. I'll just go for one, because I did that kind of weirdly. Wasn't confident. We're almost at phase 2. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, phase 2. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Okay, heal. Bang, bang. Only got the R1. Damn. Where are ya? Oh. Should have rolled forward. That's okay. Punish. Punish. Okay, dodge, dodge. Oh, I didn't roll in time. That is severely damaging. Okay, bang, gotcha. Punish. Where are you? Didn't roll in time. Okay, could have punished that as well. That's okay. Bang. Okay. Now he's gonna send out more? Yep. Nope. Oh, I got fucked by that once. Okay. 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 Boom. Boom. Okay. Now the warp. Here's the final test. Okay. No. Dodge. Dodge. Heal. 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 Okay. No. Dude. No! Come on! I rolled it and everything! Dude! Come on! I fucking recognized that it was coming out. I roll on instinct. And I roll right into it and get killed on fucking Wake Up, man. Fucking Christ, man. I cannot stand. See, my thoughts go really fast. I have a lot of intuition, a lot of intellectual power. I'm not trying to brag. This is just a fact. And I have built up a lot of pattern recognition throughout my 37 years. And after that little, like, you know, verbal complaint I made there about it, my thoughts went through like a whole train of thought, and I had several things I wanted to say. I decided, like, okay, no point in crying about this anymore, but I still have to express my pain. How do I express it in a way that is going to be understandable to people? What can I say that's going to be meaningful, not too whiny, but not too not too fake and just like getting over it fakely? What will actually be productive? What won't make me feel worse? on either side, on the overly whiny side or the overly, like, acting like it doesn't affect me, which it did. And then what I came to is like, life is too stressful. And so what did I wind up saying after those few seconds of silence? What did I say? I said, I'm pretty sure I said, I can't stand when people say life's not fair. Because life is supposed to be fair. The core of life. Oh god, I tried to fucking roll that. I recognized it. Not good enough, man. The core of life is fair. Like, life is love. There is a fairness and a logic to life. It's not supposed to just be a brutal fucking grind that only some survive. Like, you create life based on love, and you create all these creatures with love in their souls, and then most of them just have to get brutalized and raped and tortured and just caught up in random meat fucking grinders in life. That makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense at all. Life is sick, that's why things don't make sense right now. Damn. Well, at least I survived somehow. Yeah, so I can't stand when people just fucking give their little clonish, fucking cynical worldview that, oh, life's just not fair, just don't, why do you even cry that life's not fair? Yeah, that's like the satanic Luciferian point of view of what's that Aleister Crowley quote? Do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Well, freedom is important. You know, following what you really want in life is important, but like, the people that say life isn't fair, so just do what you want, are the ones that, like, want to do, like, fucking, you know, human experimentation. The ones that don't care about fucking, like, pouring fucking some experimental fucking new shampoo into, like, a rabbit's eyes to see if it's gonna make children cry. It's like Dr. Fauci fucking putting, like, maggots, letting maggots feed on little puppies for an experiment like he did. I don't know if you guys knew that about good old Dr. Fauci, but yeah. Yeah, life is supposed to be fair, and to say, oh, life isn't fair, suck it up and get over it, to someone who's really suffering, I'm not talking about giving tough love to someone who's being overly whiny and just doesn't want to put any effort in. I'm putting the effort in here, I'm being fair-minded. But and it's a combination of things in my personal life and the general state of the world that I've stated I am feeling very tense and stressed out about right now. You know, and not as a baby, as a strong person with a lot of wisdom.
For that is our curse.
Humbly, I mean, you know, I'm not the wisest, humblest person out there, not the strongest person out there. But, yeah, a lot of... Look at Gandalf in Lord of the Rings if you want an example. He's like one of the most stressed out characters in that story until the ring goes in the damn volcano. And like, he's the most powerful one. He doesn't need to be there. He could leave Middle-earth at any time. He's a Maiar. So anyway. Oh god. See, what is that shit, man? What am I supposed to reasonably do about that? He appeared behind me. He appears in a puff of light and smoke to obscure the animations, and I'm trying to dodge those fucking bullets because if they hit me, they start stun locking me. It doesn't take much, like, chip damage that they do before I'm in one-shot range where I get killed by whatever strike he fucking hits me with. His strikes don't one-shot me if I'm at full health, but they do 80 to 90% of my health. So, you know, I just kind of got to roll to get away from most, if not all, the bullets, and then just hope I can react to whatever's about to happen, and hope I haven't, like, gotten myself into a state where I'm gonna get killed by his attack that's delayed on wake up, which is what fucking happened there. Or I might have just rolled directly into it. Going back to my other subject, people should have more fucking sympathy and compassion for one another. Most of the time in this world, when people are being hard on one another, they're telling themselves that they're just giving that person tough love. Or some people just know that they're being cruel and they'll just tell you that they enjoy it. And it's because that's just all they've got in their life. They don't even, like, they're not even hardly connected to the love inside of them anymore. So they just, like, have to experience good feelings by, like, getting energy from someone else. Which is why a bully, once you show a bully that they can't affect you with what they're saying, they stop doing it. Because all they're trying to do is extract energy from you. Now, that doesn't account for extreme bullies that, like, when you stop reacting to their words, will start physically violating you in order to continue extracting information. And then if you don't react to their physical violence and you can just take it and not react, then they'll start violating your loved ones or, like, torturing you. There are people like that in the world, and a lot of them are high up in government, but I digress. Yeah, we should have compassion from one another, and, like, tough love is real, and that's not to say tough love shouldn't happen, because that's absolutely part of the equation. I'd say it's half the equation. I'm big on tough love. I used to be a lot wimpier than I am, and my dad, amongst many other factors, including my own spirit, helped me to realize I was a lot stronger than I thought I was, and I could take a lot more than I thought I could. And that's what tough love's good for. It's fun being strong. It's fun taking a certain amount of pressure and abuse. If you need to. I'm not, see, and there you get into the fucking satanic point of view that, oh, well, the yin and the yang means that in order to balance out life, you know, you have to have a little bit of evil in with the good. You know, a little bit of rape and torture helps you understand the beauty of a sunny day. Yeah, no. That's not true. But you can't just have pure pleasure all the time either. But you can have calm peace even when things aren't exciting. That's the balance. Sometimes you have the electric excitement, and sometimes you have the magnetic emptiness of peace, of nighttime. But torture and rape don't factor in there. Senseless pain doesn't factor in there. It's like in Elden Ring, when you meet Sorcerer Roger in Stormvale Castle, and he's telling you about Godric and the grafting and what a horrible place Stormvale Castle has become. And he says to you, it's not a place that I would come in without a purpose. Yeah, it's because pain can be valuable to endure for a purpose, but not senselessly. Like, you know, like the satanic point of view says. Anyway, let's go. So, point is, you should care. You should care enough. Damn, again. It happened again. It fucking happened again. You should care enough to give people tough love when they need it, but it should be tough love, not just toughness. And you should care enough to give a shit about people when they're in a state of breaking. You know, it's just a minor state of breaking when I get fucking janked by the boss for the billionth time like I just got. But it is a tiny minor little state of breaking. And, you know, if I had somebody beside with me watching me, I wouldn't want them to be going, oh, there, that's okay. And being overly soft and like, just like grossly, fakely positive about it, like numbing, toxically positive, you could say, where you numb yourself to the negative aspects of it. But I also wouldn't want somebody saying, well, I guess you suck, just get better, get good. I mean, shit, what are you gonna cry about it? Fuck, like, you just suck and you just gotta get better. No, I would want somebody to be like, oh, damn, he got you again, that motherfucker. You know? Something with some camaraderie, some feeling of fucks given. It can be more harsh and masculine. It can be more kind and feminine, like, oh no. It's like, yeah, oh no, fuck. But the caring is what matters. The love is what matters. Oh, love is just a feeling. Love isn't real. Love is just chemicals. Oh, okay. Oh, dodged that a little early, but got away with it. Fuck you. Could have punished. I gotta get more used to rolling in. I get scared and roll away to try and position myself away from stuff, but I might as well just roll in and get the punishes. But I gotta train myself to do that. Didn't get the roll in time on that one. There's the third attack. Holy shit. I shouldn't even try. If I have to roll 3 and then punish, I shouldn't even try and punish, because I don't have enough stamina to cleanly get away consistently after that. I may or I may not have the stamina to do it. Yes. Oh, stamina? Oh, I had enough. Wow. Barely. Could have punished that one. Gotcha. Could have punished that one. I can tell when he just like randomly swipes to the side to try and catch you. Not even tracking you, just like randomly to the side. I can tell when he's doing that animation. And you can punish that one. So if I get better at doing that, that'll be better. He does it in the second phase as well. Okay. No. Okay, got away with it. Not close enough. It's okay. 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 Boom. 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 Okay, I did just an R2, R1. Way better than nothing. Woo! No way! Dodged just a fucking second too early and he fucking got me. Fucking Christ, man. Oh man, I don't think a lot of people like really appreciate how close. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I don't think it probably will, but like how fucking close our world is to full-blown nuclear war right now. I don't think a lot of people appreciate that, and a lot of the people who are aware of that are unwise enough to, based on their allegiance to one side or the other, are trying to cheer it on because they believe their side will win. A lot of people just don't understand. Well, I mean, some people, like Muslims, for an example, a lot of Muslims, like, I'm sure not all, but definitely a lot of them, you know, don't care about dying. You know? You get them 72 virgins, you're good to go. Or a lot of people, even that are not driven by like some religious fervor, just believe that their goal is more important than their life. Or even worse, that their goal is more important than the lives of all kinds of people. Yeah, the thing about the people that say not all Muslims are like that, it's like, okay, I know not all Muslims. Oh shit. Oh, I overpunished that by a long shot. I know not all Muslims are like that, but the problem is, like for example with Christians, the Christians who aren't the fucking Catholic priests that rape kids will say, like, yeah, that is horrible. Those people shouldn't be like that. You know, we can't allow that shit to happen. I know it still does happen, but it's, like, very minor compared to 500 years ago when Catholicism, like, ruled over Europe with a fucking iron fist and was the most powerful force in the world. Like, these days, you know, you can talk shit about Catholicism, Christianity all you want. You don't get called Catholophobic. You don't get called Christian phobic. The moderate Muslims do not fucking vocally stand up against the fucking political Islamist fucking radical Muslims who, like, will fucking suicide bomb you. Like, will jihad you, will fucking decapitate you, will fucking rape you into submission if you're a woman. You know? And if you fucking criticize them, no matter how valid the fucking criticism is, you're called Islamophobic. It's absurd. It's just like with the Jews, who I have issues with, but just on a lesser level. Where, like, you just can't criticize a Jew. Like, it doesn't matter if they just spit in your face. Like, you're anti-Semitic if you fucking say anything about them. It's stupid. It's like you can't say anything in the modern times. You can't say anything about a black person. You just can't criticize a black person or you're racist. Doesn't matter if they just played the knockout game and, like, punched your girlfriend in the face while she was just walking down the street. Like, you just can't criticize them. You can't mention their race in the news. If it's a white person that does something bad, you better believe it's going to be plastered all over that it was a white person that did it. And every white person in the world has to feel bad about it and accept punishment for it. But if it's a black person or a brown person, like, you literally can't mention the fucking race in the news without receiving severe backlash and being accused of being racist, no matter how reasonable the criticism. Same with women. Like, like, men will just get shit on all day long, and they need to be more sensitive while being stronger. They need to do more while doing less. Whenever a man does something wrong, it's a man's fault. Whenever a woman does something wrong, it's also a man's fault. I mean, women are strong and independent, but men need to do more for them. Damn. I don't know how I didn't fucking get through that one there. Gotcha. Bang, bang. Oh, got away with that due to a bit of lucky positioning, really. Good enough. Bang. Wanted to go for it. Thought better of it. Stay conservative. And then people, based on what I just said, will be like, oh my god, this guy's a white supremacist, he's clearly a Trump supporter, he's clearly part of the alt-right, he's just a horrible person. And I mean, I'm vegan, so like, you know, you think the fucking conservatives don't fucking hardcore make fun of me for that? Even though I fucking stand up for them and the free market and their values, and I support Trump and I support the conservatives here in Canada. I mean, when you're a reasonable person, here's a telltale of when you're actually a fucking reasonable person in this world. Everybody's got some shit to say about you, other than the other reasonable, like, loving, compassionate people. Everybody else has some shit to say about you. Like, I have people who disagree with me on so many policy things, but because they actually have some love in their hearts and they have some common sense in their minds, they can tolerate all the shit they disagree with me on. Even when I fucking push back against shit they say strongly, they just accept it because they know that that's part of being a human being. They actually enjoy it. They enjoy me disagreeing with them because they feel like they're learning something. And vice versa with me to them. And yet I got people who agree with me on 95% of things, but the one thing they don't agree with me on, they will literally, based on their insecurity and their fucking like not hegemonic way of thinking, but their extremely rigid belief system, they will try and undercut my self-esteem and just make me feel like I'm a complete idiot for the one thing I disagree with them on. Okay. Fuck that attack, man. Gotcha. Double punish. Boom. Boom. Bang. Oof. Bang. Could have punished that. No, not enough stamina. No! Dude! I fucking survived it with a shred of fucking health, and then he warps behind me, and I'm like panicking, trying to figure out how to fucking avoid his next attack. Fuck, man. Alright, well, that's the end of fucking episode 83. I'm at 56 minutes, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll be back real soon in episode 84 to fucking kick this fucking dumb piece of shit's ass. That's it. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you like me, like, share, subscribe, and if this is your first episode or you just listened to a few, please consider going back to the beginning and just, you know, if you're doing this while you're working or just in the background or just while you fucking veg at night and eat some snacks and go to bed or whatever, just consider going back to the start and following my whole journey. I would appreciate it.